Hey, what's going on guys? JoltDude139 here, and today I'm going to be releasing my Cold Sniper Aurelia build. It will be level 60 in the description in PC format. Go ahead and download it, try it out for yourself. And if you want to use it on Xbox or PS3, you will have to convert the save. It's not too hard to do. I will also link a tutorial down in the description if you want to try it out. So let's go over what you're going to get and how to use this build. So first off, we have the Druids of all the elements with the Moonshine buffs. Pretty much all the weapons in my skill tree have Moonshine buffs for the 10% critical hit damage, which is nice. The Druid's actually the most damaging sniper in terms of DPS because it has a high fire rate and also a great mag size, and the damage is pretty decent. Then we have the Pitchforks of all the elements. Now this is good for in case you're going to be doing bigger bosses like Iwajira or the Sentinel or Felicity or something like that, because it has a 5 pellet burst, as you can see there, and 4 round burst, so that's always nice to have. Then we have the Torrents of all the elements because sometimes you might be low on sniper ammo and you want to go ahead and have a backup weapon, so that's always nice to have in order to actually get your second wins and whatnot. And speaking of second wins, this is what this weapon is for. Since we have cryo damage buffs in our skill tree, this is going to help you get that second win in case you need it. Then we have the Sham for survivability. Since we're in this area here, enemies are going to be using bullets, so that's nice to use in this area. Then we have the Celestial Baroness. Now this is going to give you critical hit damage and freeze chance, which is nice, and a bunch of good skills. And it also gives you ammo regen, but it's not that great. It only gives you like 1 ammo every like 3 seconds, and that's not that great, but I can't complain, it's free, so. Then we have the Cryo Transfusion. This is good for applying cryo to your enemies and also getting health back. Then we have the Duality class mod, or Ozkit. Now this is going to give you sniper damage, and since we're inside here in a vacuum, or not in a vacuum, in an atmosphere, that's going to give us that bonus. But if you're out in a vacuum, you want to go ahead and swap over to these elemental ones, so this will give you elemental damage. And then we have the Eddie Ozkit in case you want to have more survivability. And then we're going to go ahead and go through the skill tree. We already went through all that. Now this is in case you want to go ahead and stack I Never Miss, which is basically a skill that gives you a lot of critical hit damage, and if you don't miss your shots, but that's only if you're going to go for some sort of speed kill like Iwajira or something like that. Then we have the Quasar. This is good for just grouping up enemies, and also it does pretty good damage. The Reogenator, this is good for elemental resistance, as you can see there, 86%, that's really good, and also has some health regen. Then the Slammer, because I always include it in my builds. So let's go over the skill tree. Basically, we went down the Sniper skill tree and also the Cryo damage skill tree. So first off, this is going to give you critical hit damage and the aim speed. You can see here the aim speed is just instant, which is really nice. So only the best bullet speed and mag size, so our bullets are going to be reaching our targets really fast, and you don't have to worry about missing from far distances and stuff like that. So Calling the Herd, extra gun damage. Now this is going to give you up to an extra 60% weapon damage depending on how far your enemy is, which is actually really good. Silver Lining, that's extra crit damage, or not crit damage, that's going to make it so that if you hit a crit, you actually do not consume ammo and you can go ahead and keep firing. Magic Bullet, now this is actually a really cool skill. I didn't actually understand it until I tried it out with some friends. And basically, if you get a critical hit with a sniper rifle, you're going to get health regen, which is nice. But also, let's say you have a friend in fight for your life near an enemy. If you shoot that enemy with a crit damage, or a crit, the teammate that's down will actually get a second win, which is really cool. And it also works on you, so if you're in fight for your life and you have an enemy in front of you, go ahead and tap them with a crit and you will get a second win. I Never Miss, this is kind of the skill that is important for this build because you can stack a lot of extra damage, and that's why you need to time your shots and actually be accurate, so I'll show you that in a minute. But basically, as long as you hit an enemy, you're going to get a stack. If you hit a critical shot, you're going to get 2 stacks, and those stacks all go away if you miss your shot, and you're going to get 3.5% critical hit damage per stack. And if you want to go ahead and put this class mod on, you can see you're going to get 7.7% per stack, which is really good. So that's that skill tree. Now this skill tree focuses on cryo damage, so you can see here we're going to get some extra cryo damage, freeze chance, and you can get a max stack of 100, which is really good. So if you take damage from an enemy, you'll shoot a homing cryo dart, which will actually damage them and also freeze them. Now this is going to allow you to get some health back, which is nice, so if you kill an enemy, they will actually give you health back. Short Summer, this is going to give you cooldown rate and also shield recharge delay, and you can stack that up to 200. Fragment Rain, this is going to give you a ice fragment that can fly around and freeze enemies. This will give you cryo damage bonus, and also if you actually, what is it? I need to read through it real fast because I don't remember this one too well. Oh yeah, if you do cryo damage to a shielded enemy, you actually do extra damage. So, Polar Vortex, this is going to be like a singularity grenade. It's going to pull them all in and allow you to actually group up your enemies, kind of like the Quasar. You know, you can suck all the enemies together and do a lot of damage and just kind of time your shots, and it just makes everything easier. Cold Advance, extra critical hit damage, and the shard duration of your Cold as Ice will actually be increased. Whiteout, this is going to give you, or actually give enemies decreased damage if they're near you. And Wintertide, this is going to give you basically cryo on any of your weapons. So let's say I get a kill skill, I can go ahead and use my shock Groog and then go ahead and apply cryo with it, and also the shock damage, which is really cool. And then the last 2 points I actually put over here, and actually 1 point, I only had 1 point left. I put it over here. This is going to give you extra accuracy per kill, which is kind of nice. So, and yeah, I'm going to go ahead and run through this area right here and show you how to kind of go with the build. Because I do need to focus for actually showing you how this build works, otherwise I might miss my shots. So you don't want to be going around and just spamming away like, oh, you're dead, oh, you're dead, because as soon as an enemy dies and you miss a bullet, you're going to lose out on I Never Miss, which is going to decrease your damage basically. So you need to basically take your time and time your shots. And also because ammo on your snipers is kind of low, so you need to make sure you're actually hitting your bullets and making them count. And I'll go ahead and demonstrate it in this area real fast. So like I said before, it's in the description in PC format. You can download it, try it out for yourself, and let me know how it works for you guys. So anyway, this is Joe Did 139. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please be sure to like, because that'd be epic, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.